Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Hey, Drawing Fox, and yo, what's up, Pistol Shrimp? Hold on, let me give you a shout out real quick. There we go. Oh, and I can finally show you guys, I finally got the panel, and so it's finally done a little tiki bar screen. This is huge. Like, this is like, I think almost as big as the chicken farm scenery, I think. I think that one may have been a little bit longer. But it was more narrow, and this is like more like closer to a circle. But yeah, it kind of looks like I just like carved a little bit of land out into like a little scenery. And this time I decided to put like my brand name on the back. Granted, I probably won't be able to really do that on like if I use like darker felt. Yeah, and everything is looking good. I did have a little bit of trouble getting the, because you saw how wavy the panel was for some reason. Like, I got it to be all nice and flat, but when I started sewing things onto it, that's when it started getting kind of screwy. But thankfully we managed to make it work. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Oh, and I finished a little flower box yesterday, and I got it sewn on. Show you guys that. There we go. But there's the little flower box right out the window, and I like how the window's got like that kind of actual glare like an actual window does. So I think today we're gonna try to work on the little awning. This part today, because then after that I can like start working on the back panel again. That's gonna take like a longer time, and it's just a bunch of single crochet. Oh. There we go. Oh, but it's turned out pretty cute though. Let me see, I'm gonna get yellow and white for the awning. So I kind of looked up like, it looks like it's mostly just straight back and forth panels. I'm like wondering how to make the sides. Let's start with the yellow. I'm thinking to do probably change color every 2 rounds. Hopefully it's enough. I'm a little bit worried it might not be enough. Because there's like not really much space to work with here. I don't know. If this doesn't work out, I might maybe make the awning with thread. Because then I could do a couple more rounds before color changing to make the colors a little bit thicker, but it'll still be small enough to fit over this. So that'll be like our like little last resort. Let's see. I don't want to make it very long. My promise this yellow is... Maybe I should switch yellow, because I feel like this yellow is a little bit too close to the cream. That doesn't pop as much. Let me try with the brighter yellow. Let's see how I like it. That might be too lemony though. I wish I had a yellow that's like in between these two though. That would be perfect. That's why I'm thinking maybe I should do it with thread. Because I have like a lot of embroidery floss that probably I could find like a better middle shade. Yeah, that is too... That's like too bright for the yellow. See what I maybe got in here. There's this one, it's a little dull. This one's a bit brighter. It's still a little bit too lemon to go. I see that's too close to the cream. The other yellows down here are much too orange, like that's too much like a cheese kind of color. Let's check. To be fair, I don't have all the yellow splits, so let's see if I got a different shade in here. Ooh, here's this one. That one's not too bad. Hey, what's up, Ruthless Ghost? How you doing? Just trying to find a color for the awning, 'cause I think... Yeah, the yellow I do have is a bit too light. It's too close to the cream color. Boy, so we're trying to find a better fit. Okay, this is the same bright lemony as my yarn, so that's too much. Actually, the more I look at this, it's kind of a bit too orange. That's too much green in it. Wait. I might check also my Korean embroidery floss and see if there's like a different shade of yellow. Oh, but I also want to show you Ruthless Ghost. I finally got the panel on, so finally the tiki bar is actually mostly done. I realized I want to make it an interactive scenery, so I actually need to crochet some baby chicks to go along with this before I put on the coffee page. I was going to take pictures, and then I realized, wait, I need to make some... I want to take pictures of the baby chicks that will actually be sold. Like, I could always just use the ones I have now, but I'm going to make different ones though, so... I want the ones that are gonna actually be included in this in the pictures. But it's looking pretty good though. So I put this away and let's check our Korean embroidery floss and see if we got a better shade of yellow. This one, that's kind of almost the same as that one though. Granted, I don't have one of every color though, so let me check. Like a little packet. Alright, because I have like this over here. It's like a little. It's actually I think for tools or med. It's like a med kit thingy. But yeah, I got it to put some embroidery floss in. I have this one right here. I think yeah, there we go. I think that's a little bit better because I wanted a yarn that was like this color. This is like still soft yellow, but this one's too pale, so it's very close to the cream, so it doesn't pop. But this looks pretty good. We'll go with that. This way. Goes in here. Oh boy, that was so hot today. It sucks actually because it'd be perfect actually for taking photos because of all the sun everywhere. But, yeah. Oh wait, I need white. I think it's in here. Yeah, there we go. I need that. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, let me grab one of the plastic ones of these. I use the paper ones for the other kind of what do you call it? I have the AliExpress. The AliExpress embroidery floss I got because that's polyester. This one's cotton, so I do gotta be careful with this one. I can't use the flame technique on it, or else it will singe. Because I think this one is. Yeah, this is the. Actually, this is actually the Japanese brand. The one because from Daiso. You can get two different types of embroidery floss. You can get the Japanese brand, or you can get the Korean brand, but the Korean brand is polyester while this is cotton. I actually prefer polyester thread because no matter what, even with the cotton, it still has like fuzzies on the edge when you crochet with it, and it's just easier. They call it to just use the little lighter and melt those fuzzies away, and you can't really do that. With what do you call it with cotton? The funny thing is I probably do have a shade of yellow of this somewhere in my acrylic yarn, but I am not able to go diving for that. That's like under like four big old bins full of yarn. I'm like, nope. I do not feel like searching for that. I already went ahead and cut this part off. This is what I'm going to use. don't put a number on or anything because they don't come with a number. The Daiso ones, so I leave them blank so that way I know they're not one of the DMC ones. Well, I don't really have actually DMC threaded them, but they're like DMC dupes. Okay, I probably only need like one strand of these, maybe two. I'll just start off with one for now. I don't think there's a reason to split all of this. Well, let me get one more. That might not be enough. Okay, but these two should be plenty. I don't think I would need any more than that. Actually, wait, do I have any white split? Let me check, because it'll be nice if I don't have to split any white. Let me wrap this up first, though. Always low. Hanan Huge, because Rob's probably the better way to say it. Angry Huge. I got a little bit, but in very small amounts. Yeah, it should be enough. I'm gonna be doing lots of color change, so let me go ahead and use these. Oh, wait. That's very similar. Oh shoot, which one was this color? Oh, I should just use this one. It's almost identical. I will say, well, I don't know, because this one is a little bit brighter, though. This one's a little bit more gold, so I think I'll stick with this one. These are what we're using to make the flowers, for little, like little flower boxes on the window. It turned out really cute. I actually made too many flowers. I made 3 of each color. There was no way I could fit all of them on there, though. So I only got like 1 purple and 1 pink on there. But there's 2 blues, 2 whites, and 2 corals. I'm not sure what flowers they technically would be, but I know the white ones are daisies and the blue ones are forget-me-nots, but I'm not sure what the other ones would be. Maybe the pink and purple could be like cosmos or something. Let's see. Uh-oh, I got a little bit of water on my little picture. Oh well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't really think actually the awning will be much more detailed if I do a thread. Just always at first, going through the chain is always a nightmare though. Let's see, almost there, only one more chain. Yeah, oh, he's like, I feel like that's every like crocheter hates having to work through the chain. Always at the slowest bit. Especially when you're working through the back bump. Yeah, I'm thinking, I still probably want to change color every 2 rounds, I think. Alright, do one more round of color. Cicadas are going wild. Oh yeah, me and Mr. Coffee had a bit of a jump scare the other day. Like, we finally got up at 5:30 to go to the gym and left out by 5:45. And when we're on the sky bridge, we crossed the street. We heard like a loud buzzing, and I first thought it was like an electric wire had cut, because that's like the telephone pole wires like kind of drape over the sky bridge. It's kind of creepy. I'm thinking like, oh, if it's storming and one of those wires comes out, I wouldn't want to be on that bridge. But it turns out no, it's actually a cicada. Like, I guess, I don't know if it got injured or not, but it was like buzzing around, rolling around on one of the steps. And they're huge. I didn't realize how big they are. Because I remember I don't know if maybe just Korean cicadas are bigger or if maybe the skin shrinks. I remember picking up those like little cicada skins and like, you know, scaring my friends with them, and they were like this small. This cicada was like this big. It was huge. Yeah, still working on the Caravan. We actually just finished the little, what do you call it? The little flower box. And I got the other panel ready to go. Well, not fully ready. It's just more. Now we're just doing where we just crochet over and over again to make it thick. I'm trying to get to like maybe this thickness, but that's just like single crocheting, so it's a little bit boring. Oh, really? Wait, how do you guys say cicada then? Oh, maybe it's like a British, like, cause I know like you guys use a lot of the same words British English uses, and I've never really think I've really heard a British person say cicada or an Australian person say cicada. but in Korea they call it memmi. That's actually, I don't know if you know Kim Dong-hyun. He used to be, I don't know if he's still a UFC fighter or not, but that was his nickname though, was memmi, which means cicada, because that was like his like little move he would do, where he would like get on the back of his opponent and kind of hug to them like a cicada. Oh, that's not. That's blue. Or like more of a silver. Oh. It is. Actually, what is the temperature? Let's see. It was 35 yesterday. It was awful. Oh, shoot, what I did my hand. Oh, it's actually 31 today. It still feels the same as, or 32 actually. I think my thing just updated from the morning. It showed cloudy, and it was kind of cloudy this morning, but it's ooh, bright and sunny. No more clouds anymore in the sky. So yeah, it's 32 today, but I don't know why. It feels exactly the same though. I'm not gonna lie. It feels the same as it did yesterday. But I just keep waiting. September's coming. Even it's actually still pretty warm in September, but it feels much better though, I will say. Like, September's not so bad. It's like having spring all over again. I cannot with this weather anymore. I should be crocheting over that yellow one too. Kind of lock it in. Hey, welcome on, Spacey Dream. Also, thank you for the raid. Are you guys doing like a offline raid, or cause I don't think my alert play did it. Oh, there he goes. Oh my god. Also, we just had you were like got in a little bit early. Well, come on in, bro. Let me see the shadow real quick. Oh my goodness, I almost thought, cause like the other day when somebody like Ulfi Stitch I had raided, and they were about to raid out, and they were having trouble, like the raid wasn't going through, so I didn't know if Twitch was being weird maybe. I've had that happen before, where you go to raid and then the raid just completely busts, and I don't know why that happens sometimes. I'm glad that actually went through though. But how you guys doing? Welcome in Yuri Heart, Spacey Dream. Sure that missed nobody. Be like, I know, right? So random. We're doing good. What were you guys doing in the stream? Are you guys also crappy streamers, or were you guys playing any games? Is it amigurumi hours today? Oh my goodness, yes. We're working on it's like the little picture we drew. We're trying to work on a little caravan, and this is what we got done so far on the front panel. Let me mess with the focus so you guys can see it a little bit better. Come on. There. Oh, yes, needs to make these bars bigger. if they're not gonna let us input a number into the level of on the camera controls, then they at least need to make those little slider bars thicker because they are tiny. And we got the window, and if you're seeing that, that's because that's gonna be the wallpaper on the inside of the panel. Because these are gonna be the kind that you can open up. I don't know if you've ever seen these on Pinterest. If you Google Crocheted Caravan, you'll see this one pop up. And it's like the kind you can open up, and you got to see like the little scenery inside. They're really cute. My mom's been wanting one for a while, so I'm finally making it for her. Also, welcome in Maple Leaves in the Tree. I also love your name, because I am just ready for fall. I'm tired of this hot summer heat. I'm tired of the humidity. Summer can go F off. It's weird because summer used to be my favorite holiday. This is actually what our big summer project was we did this little tiki bar scenery. I made one before. This is the original one from last year, but it's very small. And those little evergreen I can take off. They just got a little bit of joy wire to help them sit on the seat. So I can like interchange characters, but you can see here all that glue. The assembly was really shoddy and just kind of rushed. So this time I try to make it more proper. You don't see no nasty hot glue anywhere. The little palm tree, everything's all nice and hidden. This is my favorite little spot with like little peach soda and little sunglasses and beach ball, and also the little pail and shovel in this sandcastle. I even got like a little melted ice cream right there. Oh yeah, we made the little bowl of nachos. That actually was that was a pretty good stream too. We had a lot of people in that stream that day. I think it took us like at least 2 or 3 hours to make the bowls of chips and salsa. God, what else we worked on that stream? I think we finished the roof as well, I think. It's been a while. Bring that back down. Come on. I swear. There we go. These sliders are so tiny because, to be fair, my computer is over there. The only reason I'm able to have my mic and my webcam over here is through USB extender cables. That's the only way we were able to get them to like fit over here. I used to actually stream at my desk back and when we lived in our other apartment, but I hated it because I had to like bring all my crochet stuff over. It's just easier having it at my actual desk. Plus our computer desk is black, so it just sucked all the light out, so it wasn't really good for a crafting stream. I much prefer my warm brown, cute, more cottagecore cute desk. Oh my god, right, Spacey Dream? Can we just be in the sun for a while? He's like, the heat is terrible, right? Wait. Oh, I saw the name from my cat. Wait, is your cat named Maple? Oh, I don't know why. I love food names for pets. Like, one time when me and Mr. Coffee thought we were gonna finally get a corgi, because I know you see this little corgi dude on my PNG tuber. That's more manifesting. It's more of a, not an if, but a when. I'm manifesting that one day I'll have a corgi. But we thought we were gonna get one when we moved to this apartment because this apartment allows pets. And there was this cute one, and his name was Tubu. And Tubu means tofu in Korean. Because we live here in Busan, South Korea. That's why I'm dying of heat, because we're like the apartment's not by the ocean. We're like more like an hour away from the ocean, I think. Technically not an hour in distance, more an hour by transportation because of traffic and stuff. I think if there was no traffic, I think we'd be like 25 minutes away from the beach. But you know, big cities. If we took the bus, it takes like 54 minutes to get over there. But we said though that if we do get a corgi, especially if it's like the orange kind of corgi, I'm gonna name them Biscuit. That's gonna be their name. But if they're the tricolor one, where they're like a little bit of mix of everything, probably their name would be like Toasty, because they look like burnt toast. And if they're like the classic, not classic, I mean the pure black and white one, I was gonna name them either Pepper or Smoky. But like, oh, they're so cute. Oh, we got the crochet hooks. Let's go. Or the tiny ones, right? I think. Oh, you actually have like little emojis of them. This is Maple and this is Toast. I don't know why. It's like Toast is such a cute name for so many animals. Like. And like their nickname for Biscuit would be like my little buttered biscuit. Like it's just perfect. Food names are just so cute. I like how Pencil Shrimp's like, I'm tired of the cold. I know, right? Like, I send that cold over here. What's y'all's temperature at Shrimp? Because like, my goodness, I wish I could have some of that. Even though it's weird because I hate winter. But I think y'all's winter is probably very mild, I think, compared to, like either, well, I don't know, maybe the winter here in Busan might be so much Australia, but, I know, like, in most places in America, oh god, the winter is horrible. Let's see, oh, 13 right now. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Here in Busan, I was like, so we're, like, a little bit chillier. It was mostly 10 for the most part, like 10 Celsius even. And then maybe it'd be like 1, 5, even sometimes a 0, but it never got below 0 here, thankfully. Back in Wonju, it would get to negative 15, and I hated it. I hated it so much. Yeah, so that's still pretty chilly, I would say. That's kind of what, like, no, I don't want to say, I guess, like, early March felt like that. Late February, early March was, like, 13 Celsius, so that was still pretty chilly. But yeah, I can deal with 13, though. 13 wasn't so bad. 17 feels nice, though. I love, like, that's, like, my favorite temperature, I think, is 17 Celsius. I love from across the ditch. Let's see, Oh, we got a pet rat! Oh, her name is Dinah, the Dinah 2000. But honestly, I want to get like a pet rat one day. They're so cute. The only sad part is I've heard they only usually live like 2 years max, so that's the only thing I'm a bit worried about. Like, I really wish they could like genetically engineer some pets to live much, much longer. Like, these animals be having too short of lifespans for our poor hearts. That is true, yeah, you can spoil them lots. Lots. I mean, that's what I think a lot of people like about pets, is that you can technically spoil them, and they're not gonna, like, turn out that bad. But the problem is if you do it with kids, though, oh, you'll regret it. You don't want to spoil a kid. But pets, though, you could just absolutely spoil rotten. Granted, you still need to teach them boundaries, though, because, like, I think that's different, though, I feel like, right? Like, as long as you can teach a pet obedience and boundaries, you don't like to, like, not bite people or blah blah this or scratch things, but you can still spoil them with all the pets and treats and stuff and buy them things all the time. Like, that's not going to affect their obedience or anything like that, I feel like, right? I know, that's the grandparents' job. That is, honestly. I think that's why, like, I feel like that's why a lot of parents actually probably get mad when their kids don't have kids, is because they're like, what? No, this is my damn chance to finally get to spoil kids rotten, because, you know, you can't really do it when you're a parent. You can still always treat your kids, obviously, but, like, you can't do, like, the spoil rotten thing. And, like, just shower them with gifts and stuff. I feel kind of robbed of that experience, because they had to do the hard work of raising kids, but they don't get to get the fun part. They kind of give grandparents. Oh no, I spoiled my cats. I know they're fussy with food, but definitely different to kids. Right? Because it's like you don't have to worry about them going off into society to be, you know, good citizens of the world. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's like, because that's the problem with the difference with kids, right? Plus you gotta worry about them, like, you know, how they're gonna contribute to society and all that crap, you know. Oh, let's hope they're not gonna be a menace. Ooh, yo, I need to get a tortoise. Do they live that old? Like 30? Also, I heard some bird species can live like into the hundreds, I think. Or close to it, like 90 something. Not all bird species, but some of them, yeah. I think Africa gray, I think was one of them. I heard someone said that they can live for a very, very long time if they're taken well care of. Which, that kind of scares me, actually, because I'm thinking like, oosh, that's a bird I need to have, like, as soon as I'm born. Because I'm too scared to get an animal like that when I'm an adult, because, like, they're gonna outlive me. And I'm gonna feel so guilty for what's gonna happen to them, like, say you pass away, right? Like, are they gonna go to a good home? You know, like, that's the only thing. I don't know, can you include pets in a will? Can you, like, appoint somebody to take in your pets if there's, like, agreed upon party? Because, like, that's one thing I do worry about, is, you know, getting older. Like, who will take in my poor pets? And Greenland sharks live for, oh my god, 400 years? Yo, think of how many wars those sharks lived through. Damn. But too bad you can't keep one as a pet. Oh right, yeah, we're also gonna get the oh god, the health insurance, right? That's another thing I'm a little worried about, because like, oh, health insurance in America is a hot mess. Like, I don't know even how people get good health insurance. Like, I need to find like what are these like I hear some people say like, oh, we have good health insurance, blah, blah. I'm like, what are these wonderful companies that you speak of? Because everyone else talks about how shitty it is because right when they need like an actual operation or medication, their insurance either drops them or raises the premiums, or they're like, no, we can't cover that, you got to cover that yourself, even though you've been paying them thousands of dollars every month for like the past several years. And they're like, as soon as you really need it, they're like, nah fam, you ain't getting a dime from us. And I'm like, that's such a scam. I know, right? Like, I spoke them like kids. I really want to make sure someone treats them like really too. With a gazillion pets and toys. Let's see. Oh, they grow up to 7 meters. About the joke, like, I can't really fathom how big that is, because since I'm American, you gotta tell me that. How big is that in like, how many dishwashers is that? Right, like as Americans, we're just known for. I feel like I can kind of see why they do it, because it really does help you visualize how big something is when you say it in, like an object, like, oh, that's 3 cars long or something. Okay, ooh, that's pretty big then, actually. That's kind of scary. Oh. Right, that's like 4 people, like, yeah, so it's gonna be way bigger than you. I wouldn't want to be caught swimming next to that thing. Then again, I don't know if there's anyone actually swimming in the Greenland waters. I feel like that'd be way too cold. Maybe, I don't know, it might be fine in the summer months. Oh, and also, I forgot, for those who don't know what we're working on, because I feel like you can't really see what I'm doing, because I'm actually working with a thread this time. Normally I'll work with something a bit thicker, like this, splitted yarn with my 1.4 millimeter, but right now I'm using my 0.6 millimeter because we're trying to make the awning. Originally I was going to make it with yarn, however I don't really have a proper yellow. The yellow I have is either too bright, almost neon, or too pastel where it's too close to this cream color, so they kind of blend in. And I really want to pop, but I still want it to be like a light, like a pastel yellow. I found this thread and I'm like, ooh, this is perfect, that's what we need. So it's still gonna pop, but not like blend in with the panel. Yeah, I forgot they call them freedom units. It does get ridiculous sometimes though, because like I remember there was like one, what was it, like a pothole or something in the street, or a sinkhole. I think it was like a sinkhole, and they're like, oh, so you can fit like 36 washing machines in here, and even I'm like, oh, okay, that's a bit too much. They should use like a bigger unit actually, like maybe a fire truck or something bigger. I feel like that would have been better, but using something too small and just making it a higher number didn't really help. Oh yeah, so they live in the deep sea, so the sun never reaches there. Oh, is that like the theory where like things that grow in really cold water are really big? I wonder why that is. And then also, if you kind of think about it too, right? Because like when you look at some, like especially like Dutch people, right? They're so tall, but it's also like they're from like a very cold region, and it's like I wonder if that has anything to do with anything with humans. But then again, there are people that are from Africa though that are like very tall though, and they live in a very hot climate. So I don't know if that's completely true. That would really apply to everything. Let me undo this. I forgot to crochet over the yellow because I need to lock these colors in. I do not want to be bothered to sew them up. Oh yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, deep sea giantism. That is true, right? Because yeah, washing machines, like we can visualize it a little bit easier because it's like a little cube. So I feel like yeah, we can like just kind of stack them in our mind a bit easier. So I always love seeing like the little news reports though, of like like which version of Freedom Units are they gonna use today? Because I've seen some wild ones. I need to go and look on the memes and collect them all because they're so funny. Okay, oh wait, if you really... Oh, you lose heat easily. And I wonder if that's why. That would probably make sense too why people from places that are like very hot and humid climates tend to be shorter on height, because I feel like if you're big, you're gonna suffer. That's true, yeah, like maybe it's like, yeah, evolution's like, right, trying to stack on, they make you bigger so that you can survive the cold one. That's why you end up being much, much bigger in size. Oh, and the fact that there was more oxygen in the atmosphere? That's one I didn't know about. It is a good thing though, because oxygen is like really flammable. That's what I thought. The only thing is though, there are places like tribes in Africa where the people are like really tall though. Like they're, I don't know. But then again, it's a dry heat though, so I don't know if it's different. Also, did I skip a stitch? Oh yeah, I'm missing one stitch. There's some crazy stuff in the deep sea, but it also terrifies me. I ride comb jellies, hagfish, giant arthropods, magnetina squids. Hope I said that right. Oh, I think I saw the vampire squid. I think, was that the Casual Geographic? I think he covered that one. Yes, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. It was very terrifying looking. Oh, I stopped.
Turn on.
Oh, turn on the AC? Wait, let me turn on the AC real quick. See, yeah, this finally. I usually wait for Mr. Coffee to get back so we can save money and turn on the AC at night. Oh, I thought you were saying thank you for some reason. TYC. Oh, really? It's just a bunch of G. I thought you were laughing.
Go.
Oh.
Let's go.
I didn't know that. I thought you were saying good. Oh, you need the... Okay, you know what? I think it's probably not, because it's like my weather app says it's 31, but our little thermometer says it's 35, and so that's not really the in-house temperature, but that's the temperature being read by the boiler, right, in the balcony, which has windows open. So that's actually technically outside temperature. So I think my weather app is lying to me. 32, my ass. Well, it said 31 earlier, but then it changed to 32, but it's like more like 35. That is true, actually. Now that I think about it, we could never really go down there unless we somehow develop some special equipment that can go even that far. Ah, I see what happened. I missed this stitch over here. There we go. I was like, I dropped a stitch somewhere. I was like, I should have 8. I had only 7. I'm like, that's not good. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now we're on track. Oh yeah, they have the equipment, but people like me, you and I don't. Oh my goodness! And people who like try to make their own equipment, we get that awful disaster of the submarine that like imploded. Oh god, that was like, I was so heartbroken. I heard there was a teenager on board though. Was he a teenager? I think he was like, yes, he's technically an adult, but he's still like, poor dude, hasn't even reached 20 yet. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Foxton? Yeah, it is sadness. But by the way, it's lovely to see you again. Oh, you too, Hori. I'm glad to hear that you finally got the hooks. Now you can finally get started. Right, it really is all for real. Yeah, Millionaire's getting crushed by the ocean. Not gonna lie, it's hard to feel connected. Well, yeah, I have no sympathy for the dude, right? Was that his son that was on board, or the son of somebody else? I need to look at the article and see who was who. But yeah, like, I don't care about the wacko scientist guy who did it, because I'm like, nah, fam, that's your own doing. But I do hate the young, because, you know, he's young. Like, he's not even, like, old enough to drink yet. Well, I don't know, were they American? I don't know if they were British or not. Yeah, like, he's not even on, so, like, he's gonna be, like, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you know, not know what's real from bullshit. Yeah, the guy who designed it, I have no sympathy for. He can saw it off for all I care. I felt bad for the young boy that was on there, though. Like, the teenager, like, no teenager should have been on that submarine. We just had a fight with some guy in a garden center over the last piece of artificial glass. It ended up as a massive turf war. Oh my god, it took me a second to realize that. It's one of those funny jokes. I was gonna say, did you actually get in a fight at the garden center? I mean, to be fair, I've heard so many like Reddit stories of people going at it at the garden center, like fighting over like the last like hydrangea bush or whatever. Like, people like they don't mess around when it comes to their gardening stuff, honestly. Right? Yeah, no one should have been on that submarine. That dude should have been on the submarine all by himself, actually, because then actually it would have just been like the trash taking itself out. That would have been just like natural selection if it was he himself all by himself on that submarine. He's like the only person that should have been on there. Would have done the world a favor. Is someone who's that like egotistical, like, yeah, we got no spot for y'all on this planet. I tell you though, them millionaires be bored. Like, it's so crazy, right? Like, it kind of makes me glad I was not raised with a lot of money. Like, I just grew up working class. It's like, I think it's nice to be comfortable and to be well off, but to be like mega rich, then people get weird. Like, they're so bored with life, they gotta try to do all this like weird stuff, and it's just like, eek. He's a cautionary tale of rich bro egotism. Right? I always like to call those kind of people brain dead, because like, your ego gets in the way of actual reasoning that you make horrible choices, so your brain not functioning properly. That ego of yours, such a hindrance. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry dude, you've been diagnosed with terminal egomaniacism. Right, like, hell, I could go down the deep sea, I could, but not gonna lie, if people told me, no way, it'll kill you, I would listen. Right, yeah, it's like, you can always have like dreams and fantasies of like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if we could do that or something, but it's like, but at the same time, I'm like, if it's gonna really be bad for me, I'm like, I'll pass. So let me see. I don't know why, but right now it looks like a little macaron. So I just got the yellow, then white, then yellow. It just looks like a little macaron, but we're just making the awning. I want to see how big that is. It's just gonna be a short little one. It's not gonna be very long. My God, right? Yeah, it's like when you kind of get that amount of money, you don't want to listen to reason, right? It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, the oh my God, because I was listening to I listened to almost all the Witcher books. I mostly read already the whole saga. I'm just now in the last book, which is like just a little extra add-on called Season of Storms. I haven't finished it yet though. But throughout the main saga, like they kept saying the hubris will be their downfall. Like, that was like their big little phrase people would say. And I had to like Google like what hubris meant. I'm like, oh, it's like their ego basically. Like their ego will cause their downfall. I actually kind of think that's why a lot of like psychopathic killers get caught. Because even though we're told, oh, they're intelligent, oh, they're calculating, but yet their ego will always get in the way. That's why, sure, they can go a long time without getting caught. They almost always do, because like their ego's gonna get in the way. They just can't stop, or they want to really brag about it in some kind of way, and it kind of lets people know in on like, oh, wait, you did something. But like, yeah, their ego is always gonna get in the way of them, which I think is a good thing, because actually it's probably better that these people get caught. Just check in again and make sure it was still 8. I'm scared I'm gonna drop a stitch again. I don't want to frog in, because I hate frogging and redoing with thread. It's so tedious. Let's see. Oh, fine yarn. Oh, this is not even yarn. This is embroidery floss, and I'm using a tulip 0.6mm. Oh, where's the little? Yeah. There he goes. You can see the size. I'm not sure what number. It says number 12 on here by Tulip. Or I didn't know if number 2 meant for the yarn thread size. I don't know. What actually would be? What would a single strand of embroidery floss be considered? One thing that I love about embroidery floss though is like, it's so easy to get like a bunch of different colors and different shades and like saturation levels and different hues, you know, like I feel like with yarn, like even with the yarn I have, like it has a lot of good colors, but it's like only 80 something. I got a pack of 250 colors. So I have like a lot more shade options. And it really kind of helps because sometimes you just have that like one shade of like, especially like orange. I think this brand I have has only one shade of orange. Literally, that's it. So I have like no pastel orange. Thankfully, I do have a pastel orange from a different brand. So I have that to work with, but that's it. Basically, I have just 2 shades of orange to work with. You're like, right, I'm still gonna hang on the 4mm hook. That's one that always a good one though to start out with though, because that's like usually what you're gonna do with amigurumi anyway. And then, right, yawn. I'm still so sleepy. It's really mostly the heat. I will. Here's the progress we got done so far. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually crochet down the line and then do like a little scallop for each one. Feel more like a nice little scalloped edge. Oh, let me see the thick or like width of this. Oh man, I'm actually thinking maybe. Oh, should I frog this? The problem is if I frog it though. Could have done actually 4 rounds. Color. Well, I don't know. Maybe that would have been too thick. Oh well, we'll just keep at it with just the every 2 rounds. Basically, the awning in my picture is gonna look. It's actually bigger than how it's gonna actually turn out. Uh-oh. Let me break this and all tangled. There we go. Oh, I almost forgot, Yuri. Did I ever show you the finished tiki bar scenery? I finally finished it last night.
Tiki bar?
Yeah, this one does. I put the panel on it.
Tiki bar or chicken?
Tiki bar. My problem is I gotta figure out how to pack this, cause like.
Hi everybody.
This is gonna get all smushed. Yeah, it's finally, because I was like, the panel was still all loose, but now it's finally got the paneling on it.
Oh. Oh. What?
Oh yeah, I think what do you call it's lying to us? The weather app, because it said 32 Celsius, but it says 35 on the heat boiler thing.
Oh, that's the outside of boilers.
Yeah, but the weather app was saying 32.
Yeah, so weather is right.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Because heat.
Ah, so it's always hotter. But I was like, it feels the same as yesterday. Like, it feels like did it feel cooler today? It didn't feel any different to me today. how long I need to make this. Probably maybe 2, maybe 3 more stripes. Maybe 4 more. I think maybe 4 more stripes, then it'll be long enough. But here's how it's looking so far, looking a little cute. Yeah, the yellow looks really good against the blue, though. I swear, doing color change with the thread is such a nightmare. after this round, I'm gonna see how many more stripes I should do. I should do 2 more stripes, or if this is sufficient enough. Probably a door. What's up, Alaska Red Dragon? How you doing? We've been doing pretty good. Well, I have to show you the little progress we've got done so far. We've been working on a little caravan scenery. There you go. This is like the little doodle we made. Actually, let me make it so I don't feel like show it too close to the camera. Sorry, these sliders are so tiny. There we go, about like right there. Yeah, it's our little caravan so far, and here's what we've crocheted. And we're just working on the awning now. This is what I got done so far. I know people probably can't really see what I'm doing for the most part, but I'm just crocheting the little awning. I wanted to see how much further. Okay, I think I'd say one more white stripe. I think will be good after this one. God, I need a bit to lift it, so I need it a bit longer. Well, actually, maybe I might do 2 more. You do want it long enough to where it's like a little bit overlapping, and I'm gonna have like little wire poking out to make it look like it's like. Have you ever seen like those little caravans that usually have like a slide out awning that you could slide back in? So I'm trying to make it look like that. Also, we just finished. I finally finished up our big project of this summer, which was the new version of the tiki bar. I wrote some of the stuff how to do down. Not like the little things, but like the big things. Mostly just the tiki bar itself, because like little things I can easily freehand again, because they're very simple shapes. But yeah, the tiki bar though, I want to make sure to write down what I did. I can hopefully make it into a pattern, but it's my favorite little spot right here, like with the little peach soda. Always see it better. There we go. Yeah, it's like little tiny peach soda. Like some little flip-flops, the little sand castle, and a little pail and shovel, like a little melted ice cream right here. You got like little the chips and salsa. I had to like crochet each individual chip. Yeah, there's all little drinks. We got a strawberry daiquiri, margarita, and pina colada. Also, this was the last piece I finished, was like the little palm tree. So I got like 3 biscuit bars. Got like a little sand dollar there, another little seashell. Another one right there. Probably should have made more seashells maybe. We got like a little starfish right there. Oh, thank you, Alaska Red Dragon. It's been getting a little bit better now with the thread actually. I forgot what did I do before that made me a little bit better with the thread. Might have been this, because like when I look at these I can see like they look pretty good, but they look kind of scuffed a little bit. This was the original tiki bar from last year, but that was like my first work with like doing the amigurumi with the thread, because I usually just only use it for flowers, but I'm getting a little bit better. Also, our little cowboy dude, his hat's made with thread. I can take it off, but we got our little cowboy. Well, I guess it's not really a cowboy; it's more like a sheriff. Got a little gun holster. We got him like something very, very similar, so I don't want to be seen as copying them. I think what I'll do is I'll try to make a similar version of this, but make it where you can't open it and just make it like solid. Uh-oh. What was... Uh-oh, what did OBS do? I'm still live? It says I'm still live. There we go. I don't know why, I just said OBS disconnected for a second. Let me reopen chat. I think I have to reopen it for it to like properly reconnect. Oh, yep. It definitely disconnected. It restarted my time. What the heck? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully I've reconnected properly. It says excellent now. Okay, I was a little bit worried. It said, I was trying to see a little pop-up. The thing restarted. I hope they can hear me though. Okay, let me type it in chat just in case for any lurkers who maybe have me muted. Hey, Clues. I was wondering when my monitor went to sleep. Oh yeah, oh, were you lurking in it before? I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can hear me now. Okay, thank God. Thank goodness. I was like, because like I was just talking with Alaskan Red Dragon. Right now your interrupts too. Heavens be having the same problem. For me, I think it's probably the VPN. I think. We don't have any like storms or anything going on, but sometimes the VPN likes to be a little spicy and kind of, I don't know, dip for a bit. Like sometimes it'll have like a bit of a drop, and then like it'll like reconnect right back. So at least that was a fast reconnection, but it restarted my freaking time, and I don't remember what we were on. Which means it probably means there'll be 2 separate VODs, I bet. Ah, this is stuck. Come on, undo. There we go. I'm thinking to do, after this one, maybe 2 more stripes. So 1 more white and then 1 more yellow. And I'm gonna do like the little scalloped edges. Oh, but Clues, did I show you? I mean, you mostly already saw the tiki bar, but the panel is finally glued on. And I put my little coffee and crochet on there. I need to figure out a way, it's just drawn with Sharpie. I need to find a better way to get my print on there. Because I felt like if I glue something, it would make it like not nice and even and flush to the surface. So I need to find a way to do my name on that. I don't want to embroider because that would take way too long. Not to mention I could also still make it bumpy. Maybe like a way to stamp it maybe? I feel like I would need to make a custom stamp for that though. Right. Oh, okay, I got the AFK lurking for a while. The good thing is it seems like everyone's still here, because there's been some times where we disconnected where all my viewers were basically booted out of stream and people had to like come back in. Oh wait, I'm trying to do like this color change method where you reinsert your hook back into like the first 2 little lines of your stitch. It actually looks, it's easier if I'm like, usually I prefer the, what do you call it, method, you know, like where you finish your stitch with the new yarn, but I don't like it for when you're doing back and forth crochet. It makes the end look kind of messy. It seems to only really work for if you're working in the round, but this method seems to work pretty good for when you're changing back and forth. It is a bit of a nightmare with thread. It's usually not so bad when I do my split yarn, but oh my god, trying to do it in thread, it's like a nightmare. Hey Gold House Bro, how you doing? We're working on a little caravan today. Oops, wrong thing. Let me get this first stitch in to lock in these colors. I just color changed. Oh, there we go. Now I just gotta crochet over at least one of them. Okay, Okay, there we go. I think that should lock them in. But we are working on the little panel, front panel, and we finished the little flower box yesterday. Or technically Tuesday. I finished yesterday, but I didn't stream yesterday. But we got some of it done back on Tuesday. This is our little drawing we're trying to go with. This is what we got done so far. And the window is supposed to make it look like you're seeing on the inside of the wallpaper. This is just, because you need like a cardboard panel to help keep the structure right, help keep it flat. But I didn't want to like be able to see the cardboard. Usually what they'll do is you'll just crochet another panel to sew it to. But I'm like, screw that, that'll take forever. So I glued on some felt and doodled on it to make some wallpaper. And now we're just working on the awning. You can see it's like striped yellow and white stripe. And then I'm gonna work on some scallops. So yeah, we're just working on this little part today. I think I just need to do one more color stripe, one more yellow, and then once we finish this up, then we'll probably raid out. Let's see. Oh, currently working on my lap costumes. As I've had a wardrobe problem with one of the plastic branches falling off. I have a rogue character that's been cursed to be slowly turned into a dryad. Oh, that sucks. The branch keeps falling. Oh, what was that? I saw a notification. Oh yeah, it's a VPN. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, let me know if you can still hear me. Yeah, the VPN kept disconnecting, unfortunately. Let's see, it still says excellent. So maybe it didn't disconnect entirely. Because the OBS connection thing did not pop up this time. That was only that was Bravado that popped up, my VPN. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Well, we were getting kind of near end of stream anyway, but still that sucks. I wanted to at least finish the awning.